We have a heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup for you. On the left of your picture, Mercyhurst University, United States of America. They're on the Berkshire station, closest to the island. It's the Scots, their top crew from Edinburgh University. They go head-to-head in the Visitors for men's fours. Welcome also to my co-commentator. I'm Martin Cross, and with me I have got Mark Hunter, and we are just looking at the pace of Mercyhurst off the start. Edinburgh University in light blue colours, of course coached by Colin Williamson, and he's done such a fantastic job with that rowing programme there. Edinburgh University really is one of the strongest university rowing programmes in the UK.
We've just seen it develop over the last couple of years, and obviously they won at Henley last year, and just seeing the number of athletes that have competed this year, you know, it's a great, you know, with a coach going up there, you know, you can start a new programme. And just the depth of talent they have now is incredible to see.
Yeah, Mercyhurst on the left of your picture, their director of rowing is Adrian Spracklin, and that's a name known well to both Mark Hunter and myself because his father is Mike Spracklin, of course, famously coached British Olympic crews to gold medals, including the one I rowed in 1984, and more recently, Adrian, Mike's son, has been out in Russia coaching the Russian women with his dad last year. Unfortunately though, that crew couldn't go to the games because of a doping scandal, but Adrian is back here and with this crew.
I think the term legendary would have been good there as well. The Spracklin name.
It's kind of like Gandalf, isn't he, Mike Spracklin? We wish him well, and certainly his wife too, who has not been in the best of health of late. So a shot there of Rufus Schofield, stroke man, rowed in that, winning Prince Albert 4. That's the Cox 4, slightly lower standard, relatively lower standard event than this Visitors Challenge Cup. And Callum Irvine, just see the man behind him, shot of him there. He was in that same boat that won the PA in 2016.
And that's so vital when you have a crew putting it together, just that experience coming into a boat, been at Henley, know what it takes to win. And just having those guys in the group up in Edinburgh training must really inspire the others to kind of believe that it is possible to be training amongst that group, that you can come to Henley and be dominant as they are today.
Yes, the bow pair in the Edinburgh crew, Matt Christie and Oliver Wilkes, and they did some training with the British under-23 lightweight quad. I think it went up to Strathclyde to go some head-to-head pieces with this four, so they've been really tested. They were tested at Marlow when they went head-to-head, or sorry, not Marlow, the Met Regatta, wasn't it? They went head-to-head with the Anders crew, also in this event, and had a fantastic season, the Anders crew. They were just 3 seconds behind them, so this Edinburgh crew is certainly not the favourites, but they are seeded and they are expected to go a long way in the event. When's the last time you rode in a four, Mark?
The last time I think was not a good experience. I think the last time I rode in a four was in Athens in 2004 when we came last at the Olympic Games.
Yeah. Sorry, where did you row in that crew?
I was stroking that particular boat. It was one of those experiences that at the time you don't want to remember, but it did help me kind of progress, understanding the disappointment of going to the Olympic Games and not delivering a performance. And you know, it is a very unique boat, and there is a very unique kind of skill set to moving that efficiently.
So, you know, quick 2 or 3 sentence answer. Last place, Cox's 4, Athens, gold medal Beijing. What happened?
Just changed my kind of life and perspective of the way I used to train, the way I was being a professional athlete, looking after my body, making sure I was doing the right training, and also change of coach was a big thing. You know, we were under the wrong regime for 4 years and not really evolving as athletes, and the belief of what we were trying to do was always kind of felt like we were fighting things, and then it became more accountable from the moment on. We got sent back to our clubs for a year and then came back in the system with a new sense of belief, and also the development of the under-23s coming through. They were very successful, and that belief they had, you kind of had the old experienced guys with the kind of young guys who were, you know, driven and believed they could beat anybody, and that was a perfect mix.
So, you heard it there from Mark Hunter. We're looking at Mercyhurst there. Jonas Walker, the stroke man, Ivan Pakaluka, Brady Strumble and Nicholas Neck in the bow seats. They row up near Lake Erie. And we've already talked about their director of rowing, Adrian Spraklin. Ivan Pakaluka actually competed for Serbia as a lightweight way back in 2008, same year you won your gold medal, although he competed in the under-23 champs that year, Mark.
I think it is sad that that event, unfortunately, has disappeared from the lightweight calendar now, and I think that is not good for the sport, but it's great we can have kind of fours racing at the event here today.
Yeah, the standard is quite apparent now. You see how fast and slick Edinburgh are. They're really down to sort of a training paddle now, just a little bit more than UT2 work, I guess. Mercyhurst, they had their side-by-side experience up by Temple Island. Down here by the regatta enclosures, distance has got spread out a bit. There's a great shot, isn't it? From the, you can really see what the water looks like on this course.
And that's great, some of the images you're able to see at the regatta, you know, which you don't get in any other kind of regatta around the world. You know, seeing the whole move, the way the bodies move out to their kind of riggers, the balance aspect of the sport as well is hugely important.
Yeah, you get a real idea of a sort of wing rigger effect there. You kind of can really see it is actually like a wing. So this race has got something like 250 metres to go. As I look up, I can see both crews quite close to where we're sitting in the commentary box. No, Polly Swan, the British Olympic silver medalist from the women's 8 in Rio, is watching this. Her new flatmate, I gather, is Ollie Wilkes in the two-seat of this Edinburgh 4, and she's given a shout out to him on Twitter. So if you're watching and enjoying this Henley YouTube presentation, Polly, we welcome you and hope you're enjoying the show. Edinburgh makes stately progress past the finishing line to take this heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup from Mercyhurst University of the United States of America.